Chapter 6, whatever that says.
It all makes sense. Nothing bad is going to happen to me here, as menacing as this place might look. The island, the ooze, those sea creatures. They're just defending themselves, like a wild animal against an unknown threat. That's how they perceived the expedition, like a threat. But I, on the other hand, I wasn't a threat. And I definitely wasn't unknown, was I?
Whoa.
They seemed to recognize me, as if I was one of their own. Everything seems so distant now, as if I first stepped on that white beach thousands of years ago. A full moon? It can't be. Yesterday was a new moon. Did I lose track of time, or...
Dude.
Maybe this place isn't subject to the laws of physics. That's the only explanation I can find for this surreal night.
Maybe.
It's hard to believe everything is real. Maybe it isn't. Maybe I'll open my eyes sometime and I'll be back in our home in Inglewood and everything will be as before. My perfectly ordinary life with Harry. My daily routines. My illness. That will be as before too. And then I'll need to shake off this strange feeling that I have now. Feeling that I don't really belong there anymore. And with there, I don't mean Englewood, or Boston, or Newburyport. I mean...
Yeah.
How is it possible that the strange events of only 2 days on this island makes more sense to me than the life that I've been living for years?
Yeah. Damn, though.
There it is. The sanctuary. So is this where you went, Harry? Was this your last stop?
You think he actually made it? I think so. Yeah, he did. And it looks like maybe... Oh, 2 separate camps? So Cass as well. Cass, I think I have the answer. You have to go back home and bring Norah here. Please. Put his hand in that.
So I have to put my hand inside?
He's yelling, it's not working. Interesting. Oh, so yeah, this is Cass's camp. He gave her this note and she just threw it in the trash. But somebody did send us here.
Moby Dick.
Whoa.
Its pages are hollowed out, and its shape is...
Fucking Cass. No way. She was holding this in one of the pictures before, and this is her camp. She had that dagger hollowed out? What fucking motivations do you have, man? Don't tell me you fucked this up, you little...
Harry asleep in his tent. What a creepy photograph. Oh my, she sounds completely out of her mind.
I've seen the future, eternity awaits me, death awaits Harry.
A camera. It must be Cassandra's.
So? Why can't I look around? Okay. Let me guess, whatever this is, it's gonna work for us.
Let's give it a try.
The marks? Oh, they're still there. Okay.
Ouch! Oh! Ah! What was that? Looks like a tattoo, but it isn't. Those are my spots. They've moved.
Oh, what? That's what fucking DeWitt was saying about his. Whoa. These spots on my hand have rearranged to form some sort of symbols? Okay. Ooh, dude, I have a very bad feeling about this. But a couple things here actually, but yeah. I do not have a good feeling about this. And I'm not worried for Norah, actually.
Another camp.
Everybody else.
Although it's little more than a few things scattered about.
It's another letter. Let's look around first before we read it.
A library? What are you talking about, Harry?
I had a strange dream today. I was inside a vast library and gazed at vistas of another world. Pnakotus.
Was the blood of these creatures some sort of catalyst?
Blood plus black ooze.
Heavens, this dagger looks exactly like the one I have.
What do you mean you have? Hold up, let me rearrange my seat here for a little bit. What the fuck do you mean the dagger you have? That's a dagger that I'm assuming Cass brought it with her because it was hollowed out in her Moby Dick book. But what do you mean you have? How do you have it? Dried blood and ooze, an altar. Isn't that the dagger Frank was attacked with? It is. Cass brought it, but how do we have it?
Harry, what is this? It looks like the ramblings of a madman.
Norah must do it. Together change me. He needed us to change him, but... Oh, let's see what he wrote.
My dear old pal. I never should have trusted Cass. I thought she cared about you, but she's just mad, obsessed with this place. I can't trust her to help me overcome the last obstacle. This door. I know how to open it. But what I have to do is mix my blood with the black ooze. Am I mad for even considering that? It's the only way we can be together. It has to work, right? All this can't be a coincidence. The ritual is made for the two of us, isn't it, Norah? I wish you could be here to... Damn it. I have to think it over. I can't. Tomorrow. Leave it for tomorrow, damn it. Stop writing.
What are you saying, Harry? Don't you see what the black ooze does, what it did to the doctor? Are you out of your mind?
Luckily, I don't think he's out of his mind entirely just yet. Because he was able to stop himself. At least temporarily. But that is generally a good sign. I'm still worried about him though. About what's happening to him and also what Cass is gonna do. Now, what do you mean the dagger you have?
My God, this syringe has traces of black ooze. What the hell were you thinking? Black ooze on a petri dish.
How do we have that?
Oh, I really hope this works.
Well, it works. I'm stupid. I missed something. We picked... Oh! God, I'm dumb. It was sent to us in the fucking package. Okay, sorry.
These patterns look too familiar.
The package we got with the note and the key. The note telling us to go to an island 74 miles east of Tahiti. That also had the dagger.
Trail of blood. Someone was hurt.
Someone was shot.
A woman's earring stained with blood. My God, Harry, what did you do to her?
Oh, it appeared to me that he shot her.
If he's behind that door, I wonder which Harry I'll find. How much would be left of the man I love? And how much of the man who has lost his sanity in this place? An eye and a star. Look at the stars, maybe.
Well, you were right.
The stars are aligned, forming a constellation that I don't recognize. That is not the same sky you can see from Earth. And if that's not the Earth's sky, where am I now?
Maybe don't think about it. Maybe don't think about it too much. Let's read these first.
Those stone statues seem to rotate with this switch.
Some sort of creature. A pet? Howl. Oh, 90 degrees rotation.
I wonder what this means.
Bridges, dragons, gargoyles, animals.
All these papers are riddled with incoherent doodles.
Is there anything I can do with these doors? Well, open them, probably.
I wonder what this means.
Okay, let me run around, collect all the constellations on the door.
Constellations and stars. These people seem to worship otherworldly gods.
Oh, yeah. Theirs might actually be real. I'm kidding. Relax. Just making jokes.
Where is this door leading me?
All of this is so...
They carried these people here to test them. Like a challenge of some sort.
Like a challenge, you say? You mean... to see who's worthy? Oh, come on. This is the last part of the ritual, right? I'm assuming the first part is getting soaked the way we did in that
Shining
patch.
constellation. I better draw it. It's a pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges. What was it used for?
Okay, so we have to recreate the constellations of the doors we want to open. I'm assuming this might expand over time and we'll get our own constellation or something. Well, what happens if I press this? Right. Uh-huh, okay.
Circular stones with strange
sorry.
carved symbols. These icons on the wheel are the same as the constellations I have on my hand.
True. Oh, okay, I guess we can only press that one. Okay. But we only have one constellation. So let's just keep pressing that, I suppose, and see what happens. It's the only thing we can do. One more. And... oh, I was kind of hoping something would happen.
It's a pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges. What was it used for? An eye and a star. Look at the stars, maybe.
We only have that symbol on our hand. Oh, can I recreate all of these using just that symbol? Okay, I need to... Okay, let me let me run around in a circle, and because we can't press any of the others, we can only press that one. So let me run around and turn all of them off real quick. Does that look like a constellation to you? Hmm. Okay, so this is a pretty complicated one, but we've currently done this part of it. This part of it is currently done. In that case, we need this part of it as well, so you need to be activated. But I'm guessing this one we need to turn on as well. And then we should have one of the constellations recreated. You. But I don't know if that... You can see the big dots. I don't know. I don't get this yet. But we have all the information we need once again. I'm just being a dum-dum. Also, what was that about animals and howls? What did you mean? "90-degree rotation." What do you mean 90-degree rotation? What has a 90-degree rotation? I can't press any of the others. I can only press these ones down. What animals do you mean? I don't get it. Oh, I completely missed the gun.
Oh my goodness. And the gun barrel is empty.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
There's a bullet hole in here.
What the fuck happened here? And somebody was shot, yeah. Maybe Cass, yeah, but... Oh, wait. Are these footprints? We haven't looked at this before. I'm gonna need to do some editing in this one as well.
This mural seems to describe a ritual involving blood. That dagger.
Yeah, we already opened the door. I'm gonna need to cut a lot of shit out, I think, because I'm being too stupid. I mean, I can go back here. Maybe I can put my hand in it again. I can't. Like, this is the only constellation I have. The others don't change, you know? Spots on my hand have been rearranged to form some sort of symbols. There's only one. It's the exact one I can also input. No, it's not. No, it is. Like, I can't input any other symbols in that thing. I don't get what I have to do. I'm missing something, obviously. Just don't know what. Okay, so let me think. I just looked a little bit up. I am on the right track. Remember this note that talks about fucking stone animals? Apparently that's also a puzzle we need to solve, but I don't see them anywhere. But I think we're gonna find them soon enough. For now, we're doing everything right. We can only push this puzzle, and we have to recreate these constellations the way I thought. Now, I think we also have to recreate this one the way I tried. So now all the buttons are pushed. I just need to see which one needs to be released. Definitely this one up here. I don't know anything beyond the fact that I was right about having to do this. I think you can get more shit here, so you can move more, you can use more buttons, but we'll see about that. Do I need to release this one? Oh. Alright, there we go. Okay. So now let's continue onward. Let's see if this worked or not. I mean, it worked, but let's see if we can do the rest ourselves. Now that I know the basic structure.
They took them to a throne room. That was the final step in the ritual.
So I would have gotten this on my own as well. I didn't look up which buttons to release or press or anything.
Structure.
Just that I was right.
Riddled with nooks and crannies and endless stairways.
Those things look weird, as if they haven't loaded in properly or something. Anyway, here we are. Ah, yes.
Maybe it only hurts the first time.
You think? 'Cause I don't.
Ah! The second also hurts.
So it does. Ah, and these are the animals he was talking about. There we go. Now we can move this one as well and probably
When
get...
I arrived on this island, I felt like I was trespassing. But now, I feel like this is where I belong.
Yeah. And again, like, that isn't necessarily a bad thing, you know what I mean? It's just, I'm just worried about fucking Harry. Anyway, so now we can use this as well. So we've recreated that one. Does it stay? Let me try. Does it stay open? Yes, good. Okay, now I need to see about recreating the other ones. Yes. Alright, see? Easy peasy, easy peasy. Squeezy peasy. Still the best puzzle master there is. I just saved myself 5 minutes time, that was it. Hell yeah.
This place is like a labyrinth.
I know, right?
They were submerged in black ichor.
The way you were. But I think it's gonna happen again here. Whoa, shit. Okay, this might get a little bit more
Harry
complicated.
seems to be on the brink of madness. But I don't feel the slightest hint of confusion. On the contrary, I feel my mind is more focused than ever.
Yeah, and with you it's not surprising, but with Harry the way
Again?
he is,
Seriously?
not surprising either.
Ow! That hurt! Again.
What did you expect? Okay. So another marking down, and we can probably create you with that. You we can create because I can see the marking here. Okay. So top right is the one we can recreate now. But before we go and do that, let me check this shit out. Because I think this place is a little complicated. Never mind, I can't go there. But that's where we're about to go later. When we open the top left. You know, this door here. But for now, top right it is. Alrighty, so let me try and figure this out. And that did it. Cool. Oh wait, that opened the top left. You know what? I'll take it. It's not the one I was trying to open, but I will take it. Progress is progress, no matter how accidental.
Another one of those gates. I have to get into the water again.
Okay. Oh, but there's another mural. Let's look at that first.
I can feel the torment of the thousands of slaves who perished here.
Huh. I'm not sure I understand the story completely yet, but that's okay. Yeah, this is the way we get back out. Oh boy, dude. Puzzle games. It is fun, but you know, I do have to... I have to use my old noggin, and you know, that's... This old thing hasn't thought this hard in many a year, so... Bear with me. Oh. Ah, okay, and we can get back in. Gotcha, okay. And this just brings us to the next tattoo. Next marking. Good,
Come on. One more time.
I think after this one more time.
Ah.
Again, but... Alrighty. More black goo injected straight into our body. Can't think of why that would be bad. Well, actually, for us, it honestly probably isn't. Like, because I don't think... I mean, Norah doesn't object. And I think if her ultimate fate was to become a fish, she wouldn't object either, because that's where she belongs. That's what she would feel most comfortable. It's where she was always meant to be, you know? So apparently, I only read a couple sentences on like IGN's guide on how to do this, right? I only read that I was correct in trying to create the patterns, and that this is the bigger puzzle in this level, and there's a smaller puzzle with those dogs. Oh wait, no, I did open yeah, I opened this one. I did. It was just that door. Okay, I did open what I was meant to open. Okay. So now we need to open up this one. How the fuck do I do that? I know I just... Whew. Oh, I'm yawning. This spot here is that spot. So this one goes correct. And then it goes to this big one here, but it doesn't continue. Oh, I can just turn them off. I'm stupid. Okay. Try this one first. Yeah. Okay, but we didn't even need the new symbol.
All the doors are open. But where is the constellation I need to open the throne room?
Is it that one? I don't know. That one isn't exactly lined up. Okay, we'll see what happens here. We'll see what new shit gets revealed. And then we can probably progress using that. Oh, wait. Let me up here. Thank you.
I think I can feel the agony of the slaves, their suffering, and the effects of their transformation. It's horrifying.
Here we are. So
Black
this is
and white figures.
like chess. This is what he meant. Oh, I can only move the black ones? Yeah. No. Ah, shit. I was wrong. I think... Well, what happens if I press it? I pressed it accident. Oh.
Good doggies. Or dragons. Whatever you are.
Okay, I get it. The direction that they're looking opens up pathways, so I need to make my way over there. But before I do that, let me turn you this way and press this button. That way we can go up there and see what that does. That probably moves the white ones. Yeah. Oh, okay, so let me think. Okay, that connects. So I'm gonna need to move you after so I can get there. Move there. I can make my way here. Yes. If I move you like this. And then you guys like this. And press L button. And we have our pathway. Pathway. Not path. Pathway. Nice. Alright, this was easy. This was a little easy peasy squeezy deasy little puzzle. Nice. Now I just need to remember which button moved those ones. I think the middle one. Yes. And boom. Done. Alright, this was nice. So this is the puzzle with the dog, dragon, animals, gargoyle, whatever's that Harry was writing about. Good to know, good to know. It was a nice puzzle, nice, easy, refreshing puzzle, you know, gives you a nice feeling of accomplishment, of having made progress. God, editing this is going to be annoying, because I'm going to need to look at places where I didn't talk.
Again?
Anyway,
Seriously?
this should be the last one. I just cracked my knuckles, in case you heard that. I'm getting a little comfortable here. And we got that symbol. Okay, well, I mean... Cool. We have all those symbols now. Question is, what constellation do we need to put in to open the door? Because I don't have that answer yet. I mean, it could be the one in the sky. I guess it could be, yeah. Do I have the one in the sky marked on my hand? No. Okay. So I'm going to have to keep looking up to see if I'm doing it right. But the one in the sky looks a little confusing, you know? But I guess I just have to imagine the lines. I need to go this way. But think, you know, the big dots are, and the big dots and the little dots are the same as down here. I'm just gonna have to imagine the lines in between and just fill it out completely. You know, make sure it reaches all of those points. So it's definitely reaching this bottom one. So these two seem to be correct, I think. Now up here, it doesn't connect into the middle. So I think what we need might be this one. Yes. So I'm thinking I would probably need the new one here. Yeah. All right.
The door to the sanctuary is open. It's time to find out what's waiting for me inside.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of proud of myself. That looks ominous.
There's something written in the floor with blood. Forgotten? Haven't I heard that word in my dreams?
Have you? Oh, those look like screaming souls, kinda.
What a disturbing
If you look real
mirror.
hard.
Is it made of black ichor? I feel like it is speaking to me.
Oh god.
Oh, heavens.
Oh, that was a big-ass underwater thing that we have not seen yet, but we might. Oh, am I supposed to be able to see? Because I can't. Oh, I don't like this. What the fuck? Also, I think Harry wrote this, but I don't know. Is there someplace I can go? It is so dark. No. Wait, what? Oh! Well, alright then.
My God.
Dude.
Nothing that happens here appears to respect the most basic rules of physics.
I know, right?
However, as strange as it may be, it does maintain a peculiar harmony. Like the workings of a clock. Or a music box.
Whoa!
Harry, is that you? No, 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 no! Tell me it isn't you, Harry. It can't be you. It can't be.
No way!
No, no. Why did you do it? Oh my God, Harry, no! In the end, you performed the ritual. You poor fool. But why? I don't understand it. Why? You knew it. You knew it wasn't going to work.
Jesus.
You knew the ritual wasn't going to work. That's why you never sat on the throne. You didn't even perform the ritual, did you, Harry?
What?
But you wanted me to think that you had. You even left a lure to confuse me. But why?
What? 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 Oh look, it's fish people food. What? What do you mean? What? I'm sorry, I'm too smooth brained for this.
What really happened?
Huh?
The only person with you in
Whoa.
that sanctuary beach was Cassandra. So if you didn't die, it had to be her.
This is kind of cool. We're putting it all together.
Did she use the dagger to open the gates and carry out the ritual? You tried to stop her, but it was too late. She shot you with your own gun and left you for dead, didn't she, Harry? because Cassandra was ambitious and would stop at nothing to uncover the secrets here. The island fueled that hunger for knowledge. You had doubts about whether the ritual would work. But what happened to Cassandra cleared up those doubts. The ritual wasn't for people like you.
She performed it on herself.
The ritual was only for people like me. But you refused to believe it until the island itself spoke directly to you. Haha Falgafen. She is our daughter. That's when you finally understood. You understood what my fate would be if I didn't come here and carry out the ritual. A slow and painful death.
So he led us here.
So you faked your own demise and left your glasses near Cassandra's corpse. Those same glasses you never take off. And you sent me the package from Tahiti, Harry. Your picture, the key, the dagger. Another one of your scavenger hunts. And I took the bait. You made me come to this island, the same island where you almost lost your mind and your life, the same island where 4 members of your expedition perished. Why did you deceive me, Harry? You said you would never lie to me. Why didn't you tell me the truth? Why did you do this to me? Because you knew that I would never accept my fate if it meant leaving you. Right, my love? Not even if staying with you would mean a slow and painful death. So the only way to get me to leave you was to make me believe you were dead. And you chose to live a life without me, so I could be who I really am. That's why you tried to deceive me. But I know you too well, my dear old pal. We've had so many years together, so many moments of love, happiness, understanding, friendship. A whole beautiful life with you. I know what you tried to do, but I can't let you make this decision for me, Harry. Either I embrace my fate and accept what I've always been, and leave you behind. Or I reject it, and return home with you to relish the time that my illness gives us. It's my decision to make.
You're gonna... You're gonna make me make that decision with his picture in my hand? I can't walk. I can only... Oh. I thought we already performed it because it was filling with ooze. I thought we already did. I didn't think there would be a choice. Oh, shit. I don't know. Look, man. Look. Fuck. Ever since... Ever since... Norah started, like, showing signs that she, you know, likes this transformation and everything, that she's comfortable with it. Ever since then, I've been more viewing it as... I've been viewing us separate from her in this game. Normally, if I'd had to make a choice like this, it wouldn't entirely be what the character would choose. You know, like I myself, I always play into it, obviously. So... this entire time, pretty much, I had in the back of my mind that it was going to be this ending, this fate. She would, you know, fucking go live with Cthulhu, whatever. I thought that was going to be the ending. I thought that's where this was going. I thought that was gonna be where Nora ends up, and I wasn't sad about that because Nora wasn't. Because she had already made up her mind, I could just go through the motions and watch it. But in a way, but this makes it immediately different. Because now it's once again us in the shoes of this character. It's not just Nora herself. Me, us, we are a part of her and her decision making once again. Which means that this is our Nora. So it's completely valid for our Nora to choose to reject the fate, our fate, or to choose to accept it. And I just don't know what to choose. Look, okay, there are a couple factors influencing this, which would be first off, rejecting my fate is tempting to me because it means we get to see Harry again, and it means we get to talk with him and everything about this, what happened here, and blah blah. But accepting my fate, accepting our fate, is tempting to me as well because it would mean, you know, discovering what happens at the end of this path, potentially meeting other of our, more of our people, or fucking Cthulhu, the way I keep referring to him. Seeing that it has me curious. That makes me want to pick this ending. That or that's one factor influencing both these endings. But I don't want to let that be the sole decision. Look, here's the thing, because I'm leaning more toward rejecting our fate. Because if it were me, it'd still be a decision I'd have to make, but I think I would reject it. And this leads us back to what I was talking about, where this is our Nora. We are a part of her. So our Nora, my own opinion, our opinions, play into what decisions she makes. So I think I'm gonna reject, but I'm not sure yet. But yeah, I'm gonna reject. Because if it were me, I would I got most of the answers, right? We got most of the answers we wanted. We know now, and you know, I want to spend the time I have left with the people I love. So
You were right about one thing, Harry. I would never accept my fate if it meant leaving you. I know who I really am and where I belong. I know fate has eternal life in store for me, but an eternal life without you is worthless, meaningless. So, I choose the slow and painful death. I'm going back home.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I kind of forgot about the eternal life part, but I think for this story, it doesn't change my decision. Oh.
You staged this ruse because you love me. But true love is reciprocal. So I'm also making this decision because I love you. Our love is greater than fate, lineage, or all the pain I can suffer. Whatever time we have left, we'll spend together. When the time comes, it will be your hand that holds mine. And those beautiful blue eyes will be the last thing I see before I leave.
So, you didn't find your husband on that island, Mrs. Everhart.
I did find my husband. He wasn't on the island, though.
But what have you been doing these 3 days, then? What did you find there?
I don't know. The truth about myself, I suppose. And at the same time, the reason to go back home.
I don't think I follow you, ma'am.
Have you ever been in love, Captain Hodgson?
In love? You mean like in a romance novel?
No, that's fiction, Captain. In real life, true love stories don't end with a wedding. They end with a funeral. And the only thing that eases that final moment of heartbreaking sadness are all the good memories lived together.
Honestly, I don't think I've ever felt anything like that, Mrs. Everhart. But if you love your husband that much, he's certainly a lucky man.
We are both lucky.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
1, 2, don't forget the harmony. 1, 2, 3.
All my life is empty since I went away. Skies don't seem to be so clear. May some angel sentry guard you while I stray, and fate be kind to join us some sweet day. Oh, how I miss you, dear old pal of mine. Each night and day I pray you're always mine. Sweetheart, may God bless you. Angel hands caress you, while sweet dreams rest you, dear old pal of mine.
Dearie, I'm so lonely. How I miss your smile and your tender loving way. I just want you only, want you all the while. May God decree I have you back someday. Oh, how I miss you, dear old pal of mine. Each night and day I pray you're always mine. Sweetheart, may God bless you. Honey, are you all right?
I'm fine, Harry, don't worry. I can keep going.
No, listen, let's leave it for today. You shouldn't make any unnecessary efforts.
Really, darling, I'm fine.
You need to rest, Nora. Come on, I'll take you to bed. Even today, so many years later, I still doubt whether I did the right thing. In the end, it didn't matter. You returned home and forgave my deception. We moved close to the sea and had a few more good years, didn't we? Until you left me that one sunny March morning. I wish I could be reunited with you. But fate has punished me with a long and sorrowful life, with no other incentive than my work, because that is the only thing I have now. My dear old pal.
Yuri fucking Lowenthal. I knew it. I knew his voice was familiar. I knew it. And it just throws me into the main menu. Ah, it's so depressing. But it's what we chose. It's what we chose. Ah, and it was so fucking sweet. Honestly, I think both endings are right. I don't think there's a wrong choice here. Hold on, let me sit back correctly in my chair. I don't think there's a wrong choice here. You might disagree with mine. Or yeah, rather, you might have chosen the other ending. But honestly, I mean, we haven't seen the other one. I'm not gonna look it up. This is what I chose. This was our fate. Our Nora's fate. And I'm gonna live with that. But the way I see it, the other ending, we just saw this one, but the other one, accepting our fate, would be... It would essentially be us finally being set free. Finally being able to live the life we were meant to live, accepting our fate. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Both endings are bittersweet. One eternal life without the person we love, or a couple more years ultimately leaving that person way before their time anyway. Both endings have positives. Yeah, both are bittersweet. I don't think there's a wrong choice. And I completely get choosing the other one. Completely do. But this has been our story and our ending. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching. And I will see you all with whatever comes next. Well, actually, I know what comes next, but you don't. So we'll see each other then. Goodbye.